So far, so good. A lot of good ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with an old one, another one, an oldie, but one that I always go back to. I watched this movie so many times, and I love it for it's an old Toho film. And Toho, of course, is known for all the giant monster movies. But this one has monsters in it that qualify, I think, as kaiju because they are strange beasts, but they're not giant. They're not giant Godzillas. They're mushrooms. And the movie is Matango. It's called Matango, and the English title is Attack of the Mushroom People, which I think probably sends a lot of people running in the opposite direction when they hear Attack of the Mushroom People. It's going to be about a bunch of mushroom monsters attacking people, which it kind of is, but not.
Kind of is. Yeah.
When you're talking about Tumbad, you're talking about greed and the idea of putting people at risk for your greed and all that. This movie has that, but the main thing that Matango has for me is just the mood of it. It's, I mean, what a classic setup for a story. A bunch of people on a yacht, they're out having fun. There's a horrible thing that happens and they shipwreck and they land on this classic creepy island, right? And there's another shipwreck on the island, which kind of makes you feel like, oh, this is a shipwreck area, so probably, and nobody has come for this ship, so probably nobody is going to come for us, and it's dark and creepy, and there's that great the soundtrack is great. It has those sounds that you hear in some of the early Toho films. The soundtrack adds a great ambience to it. The set dressing is incredible. They start to realize on this island, these people, they're like, what are we going to eat? And they really can't find very much.
Mushrooms.
And then there's these mushrooms.
They're delicious.
There's evidence to suggest that it's not safe to eat those mushrooms. But then they get to the point where it's like what happens to you when you eat these mushrooms is so horrible. But then the people get so hungry that it's like, I'm going to go ahead and the idea that you would get so desperate, you're so hungry. And anyway, I won't give it away. I don't want to give away the ending, but the movie is so moody. It starts off with a classic shot of a guy telling the story. My friends and I were on this boat, and he seems to be in some sort of a psychiatric ward cell for crazy, insane people or something. But outside of his window is this beautiful view of Tokyo with all the neon signs and everything. So the style of the film is beautiful. The sounds, the atmosphere, the set dressing, the location that they used, it all seems maybe set bound, but I don't sense on this island, I don't get the sense that they ever filmed on a location of an island. There's a couple of shots of a beach, with water rushing up onto the beach, but in general, there's a lot of things that take place inside a old trashed ship, and these island with all this moss and all this fungus everywhere, and these sounds of things lurking and bubbling and weird. Like, did that thing move? Did that tree just move? It's got so much cool mood, and I just love this movie.
Love it.
I saw it, and it was very atmospheric, very much a fever dream, very colorful too, like super colorful.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It's a really good movie. I keep thinking about it. So that, don't get turned off by Attack of the Mushroom People.
Right. The title kind of turns people off, I think.
That's a really bad title.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Roger Corman thing, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's
right.
better than that.
That's so true.
Yeah, good choice for a classic.
Attack of the whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.